by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose were stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We cannot do it without all of our in-kind donors. I can't even, the gracious amount of time and commitment that the in-kind donors did is fantastic. Where are the Waterstone Bank representatives? In the back, of course. We could not have done this without them. We have Float Milwaukee, which is a new neighborhood business around the corner. And how this started, you probably are wondering. Kirsten Sobieski, our executive director for MHVI, who has been just amazing and steadfast to grow the organization and to literally every day. Andy, I mean, you were at the place. She's the front line. She's a business person. She does it all. She's the front line. She is a vet. So she's amazing, and I hand it off to her for a story.
Thank you. It is truly my honor and privilege to be here tonight. I am just absolutely amazed at this, what has led up to this event and what this event is going to be tonight for everybody here. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Our role tonight is to make sure the flow goes good, be extra help to any other chefs that need my help. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You're a people watcher like you
People
said.
watcher.
Something
yeah.
like that.
It's for the Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative program, and it's a program that helps homeless vets get back on their feet, houses them, gives them resources for jobs and transportation, and it gets them, where they need to be.
I was actually part of the original conversation between Jen, Tariq, Andrew, and I, and Jeff Bentoff as well. We were all there in the restaurant, and Andrew and I just came over to their table, and we were just chatting, having a couple drinks. Stayed pretty much past when everybody else was gone, and we just started talking about having an event. And somebody brought up Waffle House. Andrew grew up in Atlanta, so he was very familiar. I'd been there a couple times. It's something that you can't really get around here. And Jen obviously was involved, with the cause with the Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative, and she brought that up, and we're like, well, hey, let's put two and two together. Let's do a Waffle House themed dinner to benefit that, that great cause. And when we reached out to some of these chefs, everybody hopped on it right away. So it was really cool to see that many people get on a great cause right away.
And the goal here is to help support this great organization and allow it to do its work and reach even more homeless veterans in the community. Here we've got some of the best chefs in Milwaukee, James Beard nominees, and they're going to take these very simple diner, breakfast-like food items, and they're going to turn them into just gourmet delights.
Myself, my business partners, our restaurant, we're very supportive of community organizations, but especially so with veterans. We're very supportive of our troops. We thought it would be really cool because there is no Waffle House in Milwaukee or Wisconsin or really in any neighboring state. So to do something, having the chefs be able to be creative with a menu that is not something that they usually get to work with or do work with or even eat at. So
these guys are all creative, so whenever you have some sort of nonprofit or like event outside of the kitchen, some of the guys are going by rules based on their menus, trying to stick to the themes of the restaurant. When you're given a theme like Waffle House, people get to, be, I guess, unique with the type of foods that they're giving out. And I mean, some of them are giving us everything that they're throwing at us, but I think there's going to be some curveballs along the way. We're personally excited to try some of it.
We can't wait to try some.
No, you said what? These chunky boys or whatever?
Chunky but funky.
So what does this mean for you tonight to be able to do something like this? What does it mean to you?
Oh, it means the world, you know. It brings attention to the veterans, and a lot of people these days just get caught up in just the everyday life, and it shows just that we need to care more about them.
Sure, as a veteran myself, my father was a veteran, my father-in-law, my grandparents. It means a lot to me, and all of them are born and raised in Milwaukee as well. So to know that there's fellow soldiers, sailors, Marines, Coast Guard, and airmen that are struggling on the streets, whether it's family problems, substance abuse, means a lot to try and get them back on their feet, back on track to their highest level of independence, and I couldn't be more proud to be part of this organization.
At the hotel downtown, there was a homeless vet that was handing out Bibles, outside of, the hotel. And yeah, talking to him and his experiences too, I mean, it's definitely, very difficult for them, in their situations.
Well, what was if I could ask, your transition from military to civilian, how was that for you? Was that a difficult period, or was it?
Oh yeah, of course, it was difficult. I mean, the alcohol, and things like that, it just kept, adding on, but it was hard, coming from an environment where, it's all fast-paced and it's, life or death situations, and then coming back to normal life, I guess you would say, and, feeling like I wasn't really doing anything, But yeah, I mean, the first couple years was definitely difficult.
Well, I think especially being in the military, you're forced to be this person that's always independent, and a lot of them are I believe from the start, are kind of afraid to ask for that extra help because they're not able to do that on their own sometimes, just, mentally, and this program really helps to just talk with them first and create a relationship before they really, get involved and say, you're going here. Like, they really create a relationship versus a business aspect of helping them out.
No, I mean, I'm glad you guys are, taking the initiative and helping them out when, they get back home and everybody kind of forgets about, what they've been through and, their situations and things like that.
A friend of mine has a hanging in her kitchen that says, "The best memories are made gathered around this table." And so whether it's a meal shared, a delicious meal shared, whether it's discussing the day's trials and triumphs, in her house, as it probably is in each and every one of ours, that kitchen table is the fixture that brings the family together. Shortly after I joined the MHVI family, I learned of a veteran who was especially grateful for that kitchen table that we delivered to him. He shared with us that for the first time, he was given the opportunity to have a place to eat dinner with his daughter. It's stories like this that keep us going each and every day at MHVI. Tonight, 11 of Milwaukee's finest chefs are giving us the opportunity to share an incredible meal together. This, I cannot thank you enough for. You are giving us the opportunity to make some great memories right here around these tables. The Waffle House means different things to all of us. For some, it's the place to go when on vacation. For some, it's a safe haven during a natural disaster. For some, it's that go-to diner to have some of that awesome Southern comfort food. It's the comfort, the safe haven, and the go-to that we strive to be at Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative each and every day for the veterans and families that we see, especially now in our new location with VetsNet. Recently, I had the experience of meeting again a vet that we had helped in the last couple of years on a few occasions. And without even knowing that this event was taking place, she shared with me tearfully that the last time she saw her 2 children was 3 years ago for an hour and a half over a meal at a Waffle House in Louisiana. I can't tell you how that just pulled it all together for us. In situations like this, these experiences that we are learning of each and every day, the struggles, the disappointments, the hardships of those who gave so much here in our community and throughout our country, this is what keeps us going. So what brings all of you to our table here tonight? For many, I know you've served in the military. For many, I know you're part of a military family. Many of you are here because you're patrons and friends of these great chefs. Many of you are here because you're followers and friends of MHVI. And I know many of you are here joining us for the first time, joining our table, joining our family. I cannot thank you enough. We cannot thank you enough. We are so grateful that you are here tonight. This is what keeps us going. This is how we do this. This is how we support our veterans.
How do they expect a man to do the things that I have, come back and be the same? The things I've done that I regret, the things I've seen I won't forget, for this life and so many more. But I'm trying to find my way home. The child inside me is long dead and gone, somewhere between lost and alone, trying to find my way home. And I've seen another side, another slice of the pie that didn't seem too fair to me. People who did not deserve the sufferings that they incur. Freedom ought to be free. I'm trying to find my way home. The child inside me is long dead and gone, somewhere between lost and alone, trying to find my way home. Whether we lose or win, I'm so sick and tired of the spin. Don't think I can take any more. Truth must stay in disguise, hidden beneath all the lies. What were we fighting for? And I'm trying to find my way home. The child inside me is long dead and gone, somewhere between lost and alone, trying to find my way home.